Mm. Hey y'all, what's going on? So listen, I don't know if the damn mic is going crazy or not. I don't even give a fuck, to be quite honest with you. So y'all, I'm kind of over it. First of all, I've been kind of feeling bad because I had something that was not right. And that's neither here nor motherfucking there. Um, Next thing is that I am fucking mad at Time Warner. Whatever, the cable internet, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, so I got, the whole 30 meg and that type of thing. At first it was the 10.0 and I went to the 30 just to make sure, maybe that's the issue with me uploading and this type of thing. So I decided, okay, well, I'm going to go. I'm going to try and see if that's the key. Since I had it. Now, before that, I had, which I really do have it because, it was paid up, so it's not due to be shut down until I think next week sometime. Uverse, but I was unhappy with Uverse. For one, I was unhappy with their phone and the internet in our area. It was like you couldn't get the best they had. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So my husband is like, well, let's, go with Time Warner or whatever. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because, okay, broadband is much faster, whatever. Ever since I had this shit put in, I need y'all to know that I have had these motherfuckers at my house at least 8 times. And I had this shit put in um, February the 25th. And it may be more than that. And they got to come back now. And my shit's slow as hell. And for those who know, like, the technical end of it or whatever, when I did the speed test today, my download or whatever was 0.63, some ridiculous ass shit. Upload was 2.76 and the ping was like 16, whatever. So I got the lady on the phone, and here's the thing that pisses me off. Like, no shade to men or whatever, but I am so motherfucking tired of uh, you can't listen because you're a fucking man if a woman tells you, okay, well, this is not the fucking issue. You can't listen because you a man. What the fuck? Just because you have balls, bitch, don't mean that you motherfucking right all the time. You know what I mean? Okay, so they came out a couple of times. One motherfucker had the nerve to tell me, well, on your desktop, I think you have too many antiviruses on your desktop. Bitch, what does that have to do with my fucking Wi-Fi? Then they was like, well, your house is really big, so you're gonna need, first I just had the regular ass modem without the splitter and the router with the antenna and shit. And when they motherfucking installed the shit, I told the motherfucker when he was here installing the shit, and y'all, I'm so motherfucking pissed because I had to call them again today. Okay. Then he's like, oh, well, mine's is running pretty well. Maybe it's one of your laptops or whatever. Nah, bitch, this laptop is not even a year old, and I don't have that much on it. I don't do a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like, and I have like, I can't. Oh, y'all, I'm so motherfucking aggravated. Y'all don't even know. So I'm telling them, and one motherfucker said, well, the downstairs, and maybe we need to move. And they, the first guy was like, maybe you need to, an extra router. So I went out and purchased my own motherfucking router, which goes up to 300 megs or whatever. Bitch, surely this motherfucking Belkin can get it together. So I get the shit and try to do it, and then they tell me, oh, well, we got to take you out of this mode and get you in the bridge mode. And I know some of y'all like, much love, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about bridge mode and all of that. Follow me. I am going to bless you. So, okay, so we do that, and the motherfuckers come out, and they sit and stand and look at each other, hands in the pocket, like, oh, you go out and check this, and oh, you do that, and the motherfucker says, let me see your, laptop or whatever, and titter-tatter. Well, maybe it's your bitch. It's not my laptop, motherfucker. Every motherfucking problem is not all the damn computers in the house. You got me fucked up. You mean to motherfucking tell me that every computer in the house is fucked up? Bitch, kiss my ass, chew my drawers. Because I know motherfucking better than that. The new tablets, the this and that. No, there's a whole bunch of shit going on. Now, had the bitch said, well, y'all do have a lot that goes on like Wi-Fi, from the Wii to the PlayStation 3 to the Xbox to the tablet to the computer. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing. Okay, and this is why I went to 30.0 thinking, okay, I'm going to take this in consideration. So today when I called, because for the last few days I've just been getting thrown off, and like before I even tried to motherfucking come on here, it's like it takes forever to pull up one page. Are you motherfucking kidding me? And I am not going to fucking sit by the damn motorbox. Like, kiss my ass, I'm not gonna do it. Like, it's Wi-Fi, bitch. And now you telling me to get another thing, which, okay, I'll get the fucking extender. But, bitch, I'm going to need you to work the motherfucking problem out that's going on with the wiring and shit. Because even if it's a little bigger, bitch, I should at least be getting 10 megs. Now, come on, with 30, kiss my whole ass at that. Okay. So the lady on the phone, and she's like, I can understand your frustration. I'm looking, and she's like, has anybody offered you a credit or anything? Because you've been dealing with this. You got the service put in on the 25th of February. You've been calling in, and it's been noticed since the 27th, every so many days. And at one point, it was 2 motherfucking different drugs. So like, I can't. She's like, listen, first I'm going to get you a credit. So they did that, and I'm thinking, girl, if it's going to be something like $5 or $3, don't waste your motherfucking time, because I'm a bitch on the edge. And if she would have said $5 or $6, y'all, that would have sent me through the roof. But she was like, no, that's not going to be it, you know. So she gave me like a $40 credit. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Because that would pretty much cover it, you know. Well, yeah. I think the internet portion is about $40 or so. I don't know. Anyway, close to it. Thank you. So as she went on and she's looking at it, she's like, we really need to get somebody to come out there and check that again. But I need a supervisor to come out there because they didn't put you through the ringer. And whether your desktop is working or not is irrelevant when it comes down to your Wi-Fi. And even if the house is bigger, you should still be getting a decent signal. It should never be your download rate 0.63. Like, oh, y'all. On top of that, y'all, I'm doing the blue shit, trying to quit, and I'm sure that I'm an extra bitch right now. I know that I'm an extra bitch. I know that. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't know. I know that I am a extra bitch right now. But this situation's been going on for a long time, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then, oh, y'all. I don't know, y'all. And it's like, you know, so the supervisor's going to call me, which is another man. And she was like, I get your point in what you're saying, because sometimes men will think, well, we're not going to listen to her because she's a woman. Now, I'm all for respecting men, you know what I'm saying, being the head or whatever. But if you're not going to take time out to even hear and let me fucking tell you what I know to be the fucking problem in my house, bitch, you don't live here. And I know what happened before you came. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. Ooh, y'all, that irritates the fuck out of me. Then let's move on to the next shit. And this is just shit that's irritating the fuck out of me right now. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's a few people that I like their page and this and that and other. But this is one thing I'm not gonna do. I don't give a fuck if it's your personal Facebook page or your like page. I am never going to fucking spam your page with a motherfucking story. Like, where the fuck they do that at? Now, y'all my loves, and I love y'all to pieces. Y'all my loves. But look, do not spam different articles or whatever I put on the Much Love Facebook page. Don't do that to nobody, not just my page. Do that shit on yours. And then when I go to your fucking page and you don't have said article up on your page, but you done spam the fuck out of mine under 2 or 3 different motherfucking stories, no, we won't do it. Another thing, y'all, I do have a life. I really do. And YouTube is important to me, but my family and everybody else is more important. I'm going to just tell you, I ain't even going to motherfucking sugarcoat that shit. So sometimes I'm not feeling good and I'm not motherfucking on, okay? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, you know, and I don't mean to be late with, you know, I had one of my loves hit me up and say, do you do the Housewives, and why is it a week later you doing it? Listen, if I never do it, I'm not obligated. You know what I'm saying? I talk about it because I want to. You know, because I enjoy sharing with y'all, and I love y'all comments and communicating with y'all. And please don't take this as if I'm browbeating my subscribers, because I'm sure some motherfucker say that bitch is over motherfucking letting her subscribers have it. No, bitch, I'm not. For whatever bitch feels is clever on that. Okay? That is not what I'm doing. And for those who've been with me for a long time, you know, if you reach out to me with a question or whatever, and if you don't need to get Scarfy because I'm not in the mood for him. So, you know that I will hit you back if I read your help sister out and I feel like, wait a minute, I need to call or something, I will extend and call from my own number. You know what I mean? Like, I will try to find out. I try to extend myself. Y'all have no idea. But for somebody to be like, why do you just do it then? Like, I understand that there was a point when I, would hop on and be Johnny on the spot. But things are a little bit different in my life right this moment. You know what I'm saying? But when I get things back in order or whatever, then I'll be back to that. But if I have a day off, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't, no shade, none of that. It ain't even about shade. I'm just saying, it's definitely, I'm saying, I don't give a damn who you are. When whoever page it is, whether they Twitter, YouTube, whatever, how you gonna spam some else's page with a story and it's not even on yours? Like, no. And you won't go to different posts or whatever just to make sure. No. You know what I'm saying? I can't. So I love y'all to pieces, and I hope that y'all understand that. And I hope that my loves are not offended or whatever, but if y'all are, that's just the way I feel, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask me for my opinion or to be me or whatever when I'm talking about the hoes, but when it comes down to shit with myself or whatever, how I handle things, this is me all the time. It's not a motherfucking on and off motherfucking button. Like, this is me. I'm not on this motherfucker songing and dancing. Like, what? And I don't know very many people who are on this motherfucker songing and dancing when it comes to vlogging or whatever. Most people are giving you them. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just me always. Y'all just got a little irritated. And and that's just two, and you know what I'm saying? Just two instances. And I just didn't get that. Another motherfucking thing. Here's what I don't get. If I fucking post something on Facebook, just asking a question, and y'all know me, I'll be like, what, I will ask y'all. What y'all think about this? I said, Kiki or whatever. So, and well, let me just say this. I did post, and I asked the other night, I was looking at that Pope shit, y'all, and I was so close to coming on this motherfucker and really talking about how I felt about it. But I'm gonna leave it where it's at. Everybody has the right to believe, what they want to believe or whatever. I understand that and respect that. So, I give it that respect. So several people left what the Pope's job was, and really had an open discussion about it, whatever. Nobody was disrespectful. One person was like, but she still wasn't really, I think, disrespectful about it. She was like, well, if you're not Catholic, it really just shouldn't matter or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take that as what it is, because I would probably say that to somebody. And that's not what I'm talking to. Not anyone who left a comment on the Facebook page. No, the motherfucker who feels the need to motherfucking email me and tell me that apparently, like, I'm from motherfucking hell because I say, what's the Pope's job? Bitch, I asked a question. Now, I didn't go in and say, honey, I didn't go in and say what I wanted to say. Like, I don't have motherfucking time for this queen in this motherfucking white dress. No, ma'am, I didn't. I asked a fucking question. I simply asked what the Pope's job was. This motherfucker went in and had to tell me, okay, well, why would you ask that? If you was of God, you wouldn't ask that. You would know that he's God's messenger and this and that and another and woo-woo and what he is. And honey, you don't. Okay. I really could go motherfucking berserk on that, but I'm not. But my thing is I just asked a question. What is the Pope's job? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get the whole issue with that. And everybody on the page, like I said, again, one of my loves was like, well, if you're not Catholic, then you wouldn't get it. Yes, some people take it as shade or whatever, and it is lightweight shade, but I respected what she said. And I thought to myself, that might be something I would say to somebody. So I'm never going to get upset at some shit like that. What makes me mad is, and then on top of that, and y'all know it really pissed me off when a motherfucker try to get me together and then want to bring my motherfucking children in it and they lifestyle. Kiss my motherfucking ass and my children's asses. Like, do that for me. Because I think motherfuckers think, y'all know that my motherfucking feelings is in, like, those people know my feelings is in my children. They are. My husband, my family, that's where it lies. God first and then them, and in that order. But when you, because I asked the fucking question, then you allude to when you wouldn't know and you ain't of God and this and that and other, and also now you really ain't because you get, kiss my ass, bitch. Like, I can't. Okay? Ooh, y'all. Okay. That I don't like. I do believe in having an open forum and talking about it. And even when y'all, like, any motherfucker can be wrong. I have been wrong several times. And I respect what y'all say to me. But a motherfucker will never come for my motherfucking children and this and that and other. And, you know what I'm saying, whether I know God or not. Because I asked the fucking question, what is the post job? So you gonna come for me and be like, you ain't of God, and no, you ain't your children, and this and that and other. Bitch, fuck you. Ain't no motherfucking telling what the fuck you doing motherfucking now. I'm just saying, like, I can't. Don't even get me started on it, because y'all don't really want to know my motherfucking views about what I think about that queen in the motherfucking Vatican. Really, you don't. And I'm not saying he's pruning them in general. I'm just saying y'all don't really want to know. And let me also clear this up. My dad is a Catholic, okay? And I had a conversation with him. I said, Dad, you know Jesus had brothers and sisters? He said, no, they didn't. And he ain't gonna never believe me. He don't give a fuck what I show him. And that's fine, and we agree to disagree on that. I believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. All I'm saying is, because I asked a question, you come and write me in my motherfucking email and ask me about food. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. It ain't for me. I just don't have the motherfucking energy for that. I just don't. And I get so motherfucking twisted when I have seen so many videos where people have had to come on and say to people, my children and my family is off limits. I understand this is a platform and you put yourself out there, but why is that the first motherfucking thing? That ain't even a motherfucking read. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, if you coming for me, come for motherfucking me. Not extensions of me, bitch. It's plenty of shit you can horn on about me in general. You know what I mean? Like, for real. But when you talk about people's children and their family and this and that and other, motherfuckers trying to find out where you work, live, and shit, all of that bullshit, Okay. Another motherfucking thing, and I will just motherfucking address this and talk about this shit. Yes, I do believe that Miss Keyshia Cole could have stayed where the fuck she was. But, however, I will say this. On some of what she said, I do agree. Now, do I give a fuck about a beehive coming for me? No, bitch. I will swat you and spray you and keep it motherfucking moving. Because that's what the fuck beehives get over here. Now, I will tell you what I think. I think Keyshia Cole, here's the thing. I think it might have been relevant, what she was saying about Beyonce or whatever. But given the fact that she's been on this whole, I'm going to shade anything that has to do, seem like to me, that has to do with the whole Beyonce and the whole Destiny Child shit, like she's been on it. I grasp her point, but I will say this to Keyshia and any motherfucking body else on that whole bitch shit. It's not what you motherfucking called. It's what you answer to. So, bitch, if you just answer to bitch, then that might be what you are. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying it's okay for her to do it. Fuck it. If Beyonce want to make that motherfucking song, who gives a fuck? Let her make it. Like Keyshia Cole, you're not the motherfucking authority on everything. But she did have a valid point. I'm not saying, damn, I get that. I'm not saying that she didn't. It was just, to me, it just seems like she's just coming for Beyonce. Like, and girl, you will be all out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? For that, like, and however, whether she's right or wrong in what she's saying, like, it's almost suicide in a sense. Like professional suicide. Or are you doing it just to stay relevant? Like, let your motherfucking mouth and your music be your mouthpiece. Not throwing shade on Twitter and this and that and other. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I've heard some people say that you can go to a person and be, and say it a certain kind of way, and they'll respect that. At this point, if she made that motherfucking song, now I will tell y'all that I don't like the song. I don't live for it, but y'all know I am not a huge Beyonce fan. I'm not like that. Like, to me, they don't make good music no more. Shit, child, it's a mini bitch that's twirling her asses in leotards, okay? Okay. But, again, you have to respect what she has done. That's just like if Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, or any of them try to come for Aretha's being the queen of soul. They can never come for her. Ever. Ever. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of look at it in that sense. It's just like that whole thing that went on with Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj and that shit, and everybody was like, well, honey, Nicki, regardless, honey, you still have to recognize that she, Mariah is the diva. She did do that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's an order to every motherfucking thing. Maybe that was the way she should have said it, but with that being motherfucking said, a person does have a right to their opinion and say, what's on their mind or whatever. However, I just think, to me, it just seems kind of strange to me. I feel like this is her trying to be relevant. That's the way I feel. Now, has somebody else said that shit, and a lot of the other opinions that I've seen towards the song or whatever, I agree with it. But it just seems to me like Miss Keyshia Cole is just doing this to be relevant. She had a valid point. But with that being said, honey, okay. And who said Beyonce got to be the motherfucking poster woman for every motherfucker, every woman in the world? Like, why does she got to be your empowerment point? Empower yourself. If you don't already have some empowerment and you don't already have some self-esteem or whatever, bitch, I'm going to need you to cut the music off, cut the internet off, bitch, and find it. This is all I'm saying. A motherfucker can motivate you a little bit. But as far as empowering everything a woman does and this and that and other, no one woman can do that. Okay? Okay, y'all. As y'all can see, I have lost my rabbit ass mind. But that's just how I feel. On that. I think it's a valid point, but I just think it came at a time where it just kind of looks like Keyshia Cole she's just trying it. And she had to know, like I said last time, girl, and you just came for Miss Michelle, girl, now you done came for Beyonce. Now, girl, they let you have it when you came for just Miss Michelle, honey, but now that you done came for Beyonce, child, they done put everything about you on display. Not to say, but I'm sure you're going to say, well, honey, I ain't worried about that. I don't give a fuck. I'm still saying what's on my mind, and I will respect you on that. You know what I'm saying? And I would say, ride that shit out, But I don't know. It just seems to me like she just trying to, I don't know. It's like she just trying to ride the bandwagon or something. I try to be relevant or something when, okay, I'm tired. I'm over it. What else? Yeah, I'm going to put myself on the schedule with this channel. I really am. I'm going to have to. And I like to be a little bit more spontaneous or whatever. With my shit, I'm not that one that can be, that's going to be on a script and cutting time and now. It's just, when I want to come on, I just want to come on and talk because I don't look at it like, I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm not looking at this shit like it's broadcasting or whatever, like TV or what. I just look at it like I'm coming on here and I'm just talking to y'all. You know what I mean? Like I just called up my Judies. And I'm just talking and I'm just sharing. I don't look at it like that. And maybe I bit should, but I don't. I just don't. I just feel like when I come on, I just want to, kick it and chit-chat with y'all or whatever and let y'all know what my views are and look, read the comments. And, I love it when y'all converse back with me. But, it's just those few little ones. And, I would have to say 99% of my loves, y'all know who and what I am. You know what I'm saying? And then you have these few that, will pop up and be like, da-da-da, and it's not that they not my loves. I'm just saying, sometimes I'm not feeling well. Like, for real, for real. you know. So I don't know, y'all. And then I've had stuff going on, and my dad got sick. It's just a lot of stuff going on. Life happens. YouTube is not my life. You know what I mean? Like, my life is in here and my family. Y'all part of it. But I'm just saying, things happen. You know what I mean? Like, I felt some kind of way, like, okay, girl, you need to be doing this video on this day and that day or whatever. And I do want to, get them out and put them out. But it's never just that I'm just, whatever, I'm just ignoring them. No, it's not that. It means something's going on or I'm doing something. I'm just not feeling well. You know, you know. That's what it is. But I do try to communicate and everything on Facebook and this type of thing, and get on or whatever. It's a lot of other things. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I guess those just kind of, I don't know. And I'm extra mad about the cable, but I'm really mad, and I'm always livid when a motherfucker comes for my children. Like, I don't give a fuck what go on. Don't come for my motherfucking children. I will never. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't like a bitch, her child ain't did nothing to me. Like, I'm gonna be a grown ass woman, and bitch, I'm gonna address you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that. You don't. So I don't know. And my children are grown. They not little kids, but they still mine. Okay? And I feel that, any parent that loves their children or whatever is going to, feel some kind of motherfucking way. So anywho, y'all, I'm sorry. This is just, I don't know, a rant video or just how I'm feeling or whatever, and hopefully I didn't offend nobody, but I didn't care. This video ain't about me offending, or not. It's still what I felt. You know what I mean? So, okay, y'all, I'm out of here. I am gonna do, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I do want to talk a little bit about Love and Hip Hop, just a little bit on the last episode or whatever, and not the whole thing on the Real Housewives, Real Housewives, see y'all. Not the whole thing, just some bits and pieces, because really and truthfully, that shit was boring as hell. But I do want to kind of go in, to that a little bit, and I do want to talk about Miss Erica and her motherfucking performance. And honey, mama read you back boots and let you know, baby, she see you. See, this is what I've been telling y'all a long time. When you see a bitch, when you really see a bitch for what she is, you got that bitch. You understand what I mean? Like, like, bitch, I see you. And mama always let her know, honey, I see you, bitch. I know you say what needs to be said and this and that and other. Child, rich, run like motherfucking hell, because that motherfucker there don't mean you no good. So it is what it is. So y'all, I'll be back to talk about that and all of that. I'm out.